Hi, this is to show you how we prepare the sales order and invoice, to show you the process so you have better understanding for the requirements. Of course, the software you will prepare should be easier to use than this Excel sheet. Okay, this is the main Excel file, and here we have different tabs. The first tab is the main database. It has information about the item and quantity and locations. It includes and lists all of our items. Just want to say that this column, the item code, and this column are unique, meaning this code will not repeat in any other line, and this number will not repeat in another line. Okay, and they are like index keys. So we use this table. We use this table just for this silly dates. This means we deal mainly with food items. We have production expiry dates, but for some items we have sometimes non-food items, and they have like this 0 dates. So from this list, we pick up the items that we want. Okay, we check the proper date to take and if there's a quantity, and we put it here in the prepare list. Okay, this is a sales order items I prepared before. So I'll show you now, just I want to show you an example how to prepare it. So if I receive the order from a customer and one of the items is Sarai Taco, I know that the Sarai item code starts with SAR, so I filter for SAR, and the item description I will look for word taco, and here's my item, and from here I will copy the columns that I want, and I will put them in the prepare list. Okay, so now I will prepare another line, another item. So for this item, I know it's untat and I know it's barcode, so I will search using the barcode. And what's nice about Excel, as you can see, I can filter using different columns. I can search by any column, and I can do extra filtering by backend or by property to narrow my search. So the program software should have a similar feature that allow us to find the item easily. Now for this item I have 4 instances, and the user will manually choose the best one. We follow first in first out, meaning the item with the nearest expiry date should be sent first, and the one with farthest expiry date should be sent last. Because of this, when the items are listed, if they have many instances, we sometimes sort them by the expiry date, so the oldest will be at the top and the newest will be in the bottom. Okay. So I will not include this one because it is expired already, so it should be removed. As for these 3, I will check the quantities. From this item I need 10 cartons, so if I go and see the quantities, I have around here 8 cartons, so I need this one, and 2 cartons from here. So I need these 3 lines. I will need to include these 3 lines to cover the required quantity. So what's important to get from here is the item should be listed from old to new. Also, if the user tried to pick up a newer item or expired item, some warning message, just a warning message for information, okay, to tell the user that there is an older item to take. So we should help the user to pick up the right line. However, I don't want to prevent him, because some customers will not buy items unless it is from specific date. So it depends on the customer. So I don't want to prevent him. I just want to give him a warning, information that there is an older item to pick up from. So these lines are added to the prepare list. Okay, as you can see, all these has the same code item, but unique item codes because of the expiry date. The prepare list now is done, is used to fill out the sales order form, which is the output that we are required. This is like a report. As you can see in the cells from the formulas that they are linked to the prepare list. Here you have the S code, the item code. Here I am linking 3 columns: the item description, property unpacking, expiry date here, barcodes, the quantities in all stores, and here is the sum of the total. This is the line number. It has nothing to do with the serial number, just order of the lines. So this part is filled automatically. This one is filled by the user. What's the quantity required? The unit, the quantities, 2 cartons or purses, pieces, kilograms. We have 4 units. Price optional and commits. So one feature here is if the number is higher, the number of quantity required is higher than the stock available, it will be marked as red. So the user will be alert that there is something wrong here. Also, we need to pay attention for the headers. Here we have sales order number. Should be auto-generated. Currently, we manually fill this number. Invoice number. This is filled later by the user. Invoice number is available. This is constant information: our company name and the title of the document, date of preparation, customer, and we can add some other information like customer number, stuff like that. Customer account number. So information about the customer and the date. In the footer we have the username who prepared this list, salesman name, his mobile number, and the information about the delivery. It is required in 2 days, location, and any special instructions, and here if you have any other instructions. So we should allow the user in the software to fill out this information, and this information should be shown in the document. So this format, this design, we did it so it can be printed easily on A4 size, but we are here confined or strict by Excel and by the cells. So you are free to do whatever design you see fit. You can create a better design. Okay, we just need to show this information in an easy way.
This field combined the item description, property, and packing. And as you can see, the property comes between brackets. If we look here, you can see the properties assorted and another property here. But when there's no property, currently it is shown as 0. And we remove this by using an if function. If there is no property, it will not be shown. And this is how the program should be. If there's no property, it should not be mentioned. No brackets are needed.
So all what was before was about creating the sales order, and now comes the next step, which is creating the draft invoice. Here, this one is this sheet depends on the sales order sheet. And what we are doing here mainly that we are converting the code, the S code, to another code that is used by the accountant who prepares the invoices. Okay. To do this conversion, we refer to this sheet, convert code, where here we have the S code and the accounting system code for that S code. This is the second database, and this description name is different. It's similar but different to the description here. Okay, so also in this invoice we are using the description name for the accountant from here. Okay, I'm using VLOOKUP functions to find the required data, and these other columns are linked to the sales order, as you can see from the formula. So they are filled out from there. This sheet is printed and given to the accountant who use it to prepare the official invoice. The header here should be similar to the header here, should take the same information from here. Currently we are filling this manually.
If we pay attention here to the last 3 lines, you'll find that they all have the same code. And in the invoice form, when we're creating the draft invoice, not in the sales order, just in the invoice, similar codes, similar lines should be combined to one line. So in this case, we'll add the quantities. And we will remove the extra lines. Now in this case, the similar codes were in the end of the list, but they can be anywhere, and we need to find manually the similar codes and combine them to one line and renumber the lines if needed.
So I added here one sheet, an extra sheet from another file to store the sales orders records. And this is how we keep track of our sales order. We store here information that allow us to find the sales order. Okay, so this is how we save our sales order. We keep them on an Excel file, and when the Excel file become big, we create another file, and we keep everything recorded here to help us find an invoice or a sales order easily. So the software that you are developing should have a similar feature that allows to save, find, and retrieve a certain sales order for future references, or to use it as a base for another sales order, something like that. I want to show here now the structure of the sales order name, sales order numbering, which I would like to keep it. I think it's useful. If it is not practical or difficult to include in database or new software, we can discuss. Currently, the number consists of the first three letters. Here's Lucia, the first letters of the username, and then I have a letter A, then a number. So if I read it for this record, and the next one will be like that. So this is the structure of the sales order number.
Now, whatever the program you are developing, using any platform you like, it should be able to read and update its information from these two tables, from this item inventory table and from the convert code table, which are in an Excel format, and we like to keep them in Excel format. So the source data will be in Excel format, and the program should be able to read the data from here and update its database.
So finally, I would like to say that we have been using this system, this Excel sheet, since around 1 month, 2 months. So it is still in a beta version. It's still a beta version, and I always add to it and enhance it. So these are just a guideline to what we need to understand our requirements. Okay, but you are more than welcome to enhance it, to add to it. Maybe you have experience with inventory, with warehouses, programs with ERP, or how to arrange the databases better. So maybe create better forms, more forms, better reports. So you are welcome to do any enhancement you see fit. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you for your patience.